Hey yo, it's your boy Mikey Squeeze coming at you live, and this is the Stanley Parable. So I have played this game during its early access, and I decided I'd give it another go in its full release. So let's just jump into it. Kind of like how this is. It's really sorry. Like look at this thing. It's crazy. All right, let's just jump into it. The end is never the end is loading.
This is the story of a man named Stanley. Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor at his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy. And then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened, this complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
Okay, so back when I played it in its early access, it didn't have those cutscenes or anything. There was that voiceover though. Okay. I can relate very deeply with that that opening sequence though. My job is a little bit boring.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Hello? Where are you?
No
Anyone
matter
here?
how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Who farted? That's a funny office joke. Ha 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 ha. That computer's still on. Where is everybody?
Stanley went around touching every little thing in the office, but it
Alright.
didn't make a single difference, nor did it advance the story in any way.
Okay, alright, whatever, dude. I'm just trying to explore here for my millions of adoring fans. Alright. Let's try all these doors here. Where the hell is everybody?
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Should we listen to him? That's the whole point of this game. You know what? Let's listen to him. Where is everybody?
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Do not alter without consulting the whiteboard manager. Oh, there's a whiteboard manager. Weekly ideas. Oh, what an amazing office here. Targets. Push for funding. Okay, I'm not gonna read all this. It's just whatever. It's office jargon. It's office stuff. Everyone is unique. You most of all. Oh, well, awesome. Yeah. Number of slides on this slide. Slides, charts, and slides. Okay. What really made me love this game the first time through was just the humor is just so like British, I guess. Oh shit, this door opens. I have never opened this door. Okay.
Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here, so he turned around and got back on track.
You sure?
There was nothing here. No choice to make, no path to follow, just an empty broom closet. No reason to still be here.
Should we just stand in here for a little longer, just to see if he says anything? Oh, it's interesting.
It was baffling that Stanley was still just sitting in the broom closet. He wasn't even doing anything. At least if there was something to interact with, he'd be justified in some way. As it is, he's literally just standing there doing sweet FA.
FA, I imagine that stands for fuck all. This is a British game. I noticed when you press the keys, it makes like a little noise, like you're like in the game, like you're pressing computer keys.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Alright, we'll just play it by the book this time. Where is my boss's office? Oh, this looks like it might be it. Look at all this nice, oh, let's go to the executive bathroom. I guess we can't. Where is the secretary? The secretary. Secretary. Through here? I imagine it's the open door. Alright, by the book.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held from him? What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number, 2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this.
So am I supposed to press it? Am I supposed to do that? This is a really nice office. I have like that shitty little desk. 2845 was it? Well, Stanley
just sat around twiddling his thumbs. Trying to input anything on the device was useless, since he could never possibly know that the combination was 2845.
Okay, so he wants me to press it. It was 2845. Alright, let's do it.
28. Yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck. Amazing.
Hey, we're
he
pretty
stepped
good.
into the newly opened passageway.
Where? Oh, right there. The obvious newly opened passageway. What's this back of house room, huh? What's going on here? I actually don't even remember what happens here. You hear those key clicks? That's not me, that's the game. Do I go down? I wait for the narrator? Let's go down. Get on this freight elevator. Loading.
Descending deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long.
Okay, let's just step into this super creepy hallway.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Okay. Alright, I guess we do that. Do we escape? Escape or Mind Control Facility? Escape? Mind Control Facility? You know what? By the book. Mind Control Facility. Fuck it. Let's do it live. Oh my god. This is a scary... Okay, no going back. I don't think we can go back. Yeah, we can't go back. Okay, guess we're gonna get mind controlled. This is a super creepy room. Okay, I guess we press it.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens.
Okay.
What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself.
That's a lot of
screens. Did he have the strength to find out?
Do I keep going? Okay. This is a mind control facility, I guess. All these screens are supposed to control our minds or something. I wonder who works here. I wonder if they got enough screens. What do I do? Okay, that's camera. I think I only have like one option here.
Now the monitors jumped to
shit.
life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
Oh wow, okay, so they were monitoring all the employees on a camera. Okay, that's a little creepy. I'm not sure if... is that legal? Well, I don't know. Whatever, it doesn't matter. Is that legal? Tell me if that's legal. I don't even know. In the US, is that legal? Well, okay, how about in the UK? Is that legal? Let's see what this button does. It's a little man. Bathroom?
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly?
Have we been mind controlled this whole time? Is that why our job is so...
He refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it.
Yeah.
His own life in someone else's control?
Yeah, I don't accept it. Never.
It was unthinkable.
Unthinkable.
Wasn't it? Was it even possible?
Not possible.
Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world?
No, I'm in control. I'm the best.
But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy or sad or content. Walking, eating, working, all of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
Wait, am I supposed to do that? 1 and 2. Do I press them? 1, 2, 2, 1, 1. Okay, I don't think that's doing anything. What's down there? Should I go down there? Or into the facility power? Should I? What's down here? Okay. To be honest, I played this game so long ago, I don't even remember what the hell happens. Like, I kind of remember one ending, but I don't think... Oh, should I press them in order? This one says 5. Oh, let me try pressing them in order. You know what? We'll just go straight to the facility power this time. I think, from what I remember, you can play this game multiple times. Mind control is idle, awaiting input. Okay. I'm just gonna play it straight up.
And when at last he found the source of the room's power, he knew it was his duty, his obligation, to put an end to this horrible place and to everything it stood for.
Okay. Do I press off or on? Off or on? Wait. System power off or on? Does that mean if I turn it off? Okay, well, let's just try turning it off. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What happened? What's going on?
Blackness and a rising chill of uncertainty.
Definitely uncertain.
Was it over? Yes. He had won.
Oh shit.
He had defeated the machine. Unshackled himself from someone else's command.
Yeah.
Freedom was mere moments away.
Yeah.
And yet, even as the immense door slowly opened, Stanley reflected on how many puzzles still lay unsolved. Where had his co-workers gone? How had he been freed from the machine's grasp? What other mysteries did this strange building hold? But as sunlight streamed into the chamber, he realized none of this mattered to him. For it was not knowledge or even power that he had been seeking, but happiness. Perhaps his goal had not been to understand, but to let go. No longer would anyone tell him where to go, what to do, or how to feel. Whatever life he lives, it will be his. And that was all he needed to know. It was perhaps the only thing worth knowing. Stanley stepped through the open door.
That's pretty deep, dude. That's a beautiful... Wow, what a beautiful countryside.
Stanley felt the cool breeze upon his skin, the feeling of liberation, the immense possibility of the new path before him.
Oh, it feels so good.
This was exactly the way, right now, that things were meant to happen.
Oh, yeah.
And Stanley was happy.
And then he died. Right? No, what the hell? Okay, achievement unlocked. We beat the game. Success. Okay, I guess that's it. We did it. We win. Oh, we're right back into it. Alright, you know, it couldn't be that easy, guys. Let's, So, that was a pretty interesting ending. I think that was the first one I ever got.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Alright, let's play it the exact same way, except let's try pressing on at that last room.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Yeah, so we just keep listening to the narrator, right? That was what we did last time.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
How to solve a dispute. Let it ball up inside you, take it out passive-aggressively on other coworkers, resent coworkers for not supporting you more. Using slides to assure employees that everything is okay. Make sure your slide has a slick blue graphic in the header and throw some bevel on all the text. This will ensure a calm and productive work environment. That is some sage advice. Wait, we gotta stand in the broom closet. That was what we did. We gotta stand in the broom closet.
No, no, not again. I won't be part of this. I'm not going to encourage you. I'm not going to say anything at all. I'm just going to be patient and wait for you to finish whatever it is you enjoy doing so much in this room. Please take your time.
I forgot about that. Okay, so yeah, so the narrator remembers everything we did. All right, that's pretty funny. All right, whatever. Let's just keep going.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Can we open this one? Nope. Okay, boss's office. Can we get in the bathroom this time? Oh, we can get in the bathroom this time. Wow, we could not get in the bathroom last time. All right, well, this time let's go with the same thing we did last time. Oh, all these doors are open. We were not allowed to open those doors last time. All right, well, let's just go straight in. And we're gonna press
Stepping
on.
into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. What could it mean? Stanley wondered aloud to nobody. He began wildly tearing through papers on the boss's desk, pulling books off the shelf, looking behind paintings, desperate for clues to his situation. But his attention was caught by a keypad behind the boss's desk. What could its purpose be? In fact, this keypad guarded the terrible secret that lay buried below his feet. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number.
What's down there?
2845.
2845.
But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this.
Wait, was that voiceover a little different than last time? I don't remember him saying like he tore through papers and shit. I don't remember like a horrible secret. It was 2845.
Stanley
right?
just sat around twiddling his thumbs. Trying to input anything on the device was useless, since he could never possibly know that the combination was 2845.
2845. Okay, it's 2845, right? Should I wait for him to say something else?
2845.
He's losing his patience. Should we see what happens if we wait a little longer? I don't remember what it was.
For But it turns out that the panel's emergency override kicked in, and the door just opened all by itself. And Stanley got the hell along with the story. Well, whoop-de-doo.
Okay, you cheeky bastard. What the hell? Okay, yeah, so he just opened it without us pressing the thing anyway because he just got tired of waiting. This game's so charming, I swear. Like, that's what made me, like, really fall in love with it in the first place, but I never got around to all the endings or anything. So, and I played it back in, like, I don't know, early access. It must have been, like, 2015. I just remember I didn't even have a decent computer the first time I played it. Like, this was one of my first games on Steam ever. Alright, back in this creepy hallway.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Okay, yeah, we're gonna play it the same exact way, except we're gonna press on instead of off when we have the option to turn off the power.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
Oh, we've got the strength. We're strong. We're really strong. Our minds are strong. We can't be controlled. Alright.
Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
Wait, what was our employee number? That'd be interesting to, like, see what... Well, it would be at the desk. Okay. But, yeah, if any of you guys figure out if that's legal to be, like, monitored with a camera while working in the U.S., that'd be great. And the U.K. Let's see. I want to see if it's different. Men's room sign.
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly?
Alright. I can't tell.
No. He refused to believe it.
No.
He couldn't accept it.
I can't accept
his
it.
His own life in someone else's control?
My life is my own. Never.
It was unthinkable.
Unthinkable.
Wasn't it? Was it even possible?
Not possible.
Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world?
Absolutely not. We are free thinkers.
But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy or sad or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
Will we, though? Wait, what does this button do? Resist the urge, Mikey. Resist the urge. Oh, I want to know what that button does. Resist the urge. I won't press it. What does it do, though? Whatever. We're gonna do this. We're gonna just see what happens, but we're gonna press the on button instead of the off button here. Here we are.
And when at last he found the source of the room's power, he knew it was his duty, his obligation, to put an end to this horrible place and to everything it stood for.
So last time we pressed off. This time, let's press on.
Oh, Stanley. You didn't just activate the controls, did you?
Oh, we did.
After they kept you enslaved all these years, you go and you try to take control of the machine for yourself. Is that what you wanted?
Yeah.
Control?
Yeah. Control, yeah.
Stanley, I applaud your effort, I really do. But you need to understand, there's only so much that machine can do. You were supposed to let it go, turn the controls off, and leave. If you want to throw my story off track, you're going to have to do much better than that. I'm afraid you don't have nearly the power you think you do. For example, and I believe you'll find this pertinent.
Oh, God.
Stanley suddenly realized he had just initiated the network's emergency detonation system.
Oh God, no.
In the event that this machine is activated without proper DNA identification, nuclear detonators are set to explode, eliminating the entire complex.
Maybe we should
How
die
long
with
until detonation then?
No, let's run.
Let's say 2 minutes. Ah, now this is making things a little more fun, isn't it, Stanley?
Okay.
It's your time to shine.
What the hell?
You are the star. It's your story now. Shape it to your heart's desires. Oh, this is much better than what I had in mind. What a shame we have so little time left to enjoy it. Mere moments until the bomb goes off. But what precious moments each one of them is.
3?
More time to talk about you, about me, where we're going, what all this means. I barely know
3.
where to start.
I literally don't remember this part.
You'd like to know where your co-workers are? A moment of solace before you're obliterated?
1.
All right, I'm in a good mood.
2.
You're gonna die anyway. I'll tell you exactly what happened.
He's so
to them.
evil.
I erased them. I turned off the machine. I set you free.
You erased them?
Of course, that was merely in this instance of the story. Sometimes when I tell it, I simply let you sit there in your office forever, pushing buttons endlessly and then dying alone.
Is he the mind control guy?
Other times, I let the office sink into the ground, swallowing everyone inside, or I let it burn to a crisp. I have to say this, though, this version of events has been rather amusing.
I can't get out.
Watching you try to make sense of everything and take back the control wrested away from you, it's quite rich. I almost hate to see it go.
Oh, is he playing with us?
I'm sure whatever I come up with on the next go-around will be even better. My goodness, only 34 seconds left.
Shut up!
But I'm enjoying this so much. You know what? To hell with it. I'm going to put some extra time on the clock. Why not?
Oh, thank you. All right.
These are precious additional seconds, Stanley. Time doesn't grow on trees.
Oh, here's 4. Here's 4.
Oh, dear me. What's the matter, Stanley? Is it that you have no idea where you're going or what you're supposed to be doing right now?
5.
Or did you just assume when you saw that timer that something in this room was capable of turning it off?
Where's 5?
I mean, look at you. Running from button to button, screen to screen, clicking on every little thing in this room. These numbered buttons, no, these colored ones, or maybe this big red button, or this door.
Are you kidding me?
Everything, anything, something here will save me. Why would you think that, Stanley? That this video game can be beaten?
Dude.
Won? Solved? Do you have any idea what your purpose in this place is?
He actually read my mind.
Stanley, you're in for quite a disappointment. But here's a spoiler for you. That timer isn't a catalyst to keep the action moving along. It's just seconds ticking away to your death. You're only still playing instead of watching a cutscene because I want to watch you for every moment that you're powerless.
Oh, what the fuck?
To see you made humble. This is not a challenge. It's a tragedy. You wanted to control this world, that's fine. But I'm going to destroy it first, so you can't. Take a look at the clock, Stanley.
Oh, come on.
That's 30 seconds you have left.
Oh, come on.
30 seconds until a big boom and then nothing. No ending here. Just you being blown to pieces. Will you cling desperately to your frail life? Or will you let it go peacefully? Another choice. Make it count. Don't. It's all the same to me. All part of the joke. And believe me, I will be laughing at every second of your inevitable life from the moment we fade in until the moment I say, happily ever up.
Oh, wow. Okay, I do not remember that. That was evil. He got evil so fast. We literally just pressed one button that he didn't want us to press, and he got evil so fast. Alright, I guess we're right back here. I was not ready for that. Okay. Alright, we're employee 427. Someone write that down.
Even now, Stanley's office was a distant memory. What did it look like? There was a computer, perhaps. And oh, please. Are you really just doing this for the achievement? Click a door 5 times. Is that all that you think an achievement is worth?
God.
No. I can't just give these merits away for such little effort. A measly 5 clicks. Now suppose you were to click the door 20 times. I would say that's the kind of effort that warrants recognition.
I was like, okay, I was just trying to get this achievement that I'm looking at off screen, and dude, it's weird how much this guy is reading my mind right now. Is that the achievement? That's 5. How about 6, 7?
I have to say, I'm still not feeling the satisfaction of witnessing true effort for a noble cause. Perhaps 50 clicks will do it. Yes, almost
14.
certainly 50 clicks.
Oh my god. Let's just see how far this goes.
No, I'm still not feeling it. I want this achievement to have meant something. It has to be a true reward for valiant effort. I want to see some hustle, Stanley. I want to see commitment, a willingness to go all the way, no matter what the cost. Why don't you go put 20 clicks into door number 417?
Give me the achievement. He says door number 417, but I haven't pressed this 50 times yet. Maybe that's how he throws me off. I'm gonna keep clicking it. Whatever. Maybe should I stop? Should I stop? Dude, this game is inside my mind right now. I swear to God, I'm like not even kidding. 417, he said. Let's try 417. Fuck it. Let's try 417. 420, door 420. Let's try that. Where is 417? 421, 424. Oh, there, he goes down this way. 417.
Oh, great. Now, go click a few times on door 437.
Okay. Let's just listen to him. I want this achievement. 429, 437.
Excellent. I think we're getting somewhere. Now, door 415. Let's give it 10 clicks or so.
Okay. Dude, he caught me. I was just trying to... I just wanted to grab the achievement really quick, and now... 3.
Now, back to door number 437.
Oh, he's fucking with us. Alright, let's just keep... Let's follow him along. Let's see what happens. I want this achievement.
Let's see. How about you click on, well, I don't know, the copy machine?
Where is it? Where's that copy machine? Is that it? Is this a copy machine? Yeah, this is a copy machine.
All right, back to room 417. I'm really feeling it now. I think we're getting somewhere.
Yeah. Give me the achievement. Yeah. 417. Let's go.
Okay, now go climb on employee 419's desk.
Yes, let's do it. 419's desk. How do we climb on? Oh,
yes!
There it is.
This is great! You're putting it all on the line, Stanley. I like that. All right, let's keep it up. Go give me a few clicks on door 416.
Okay. I guess. I'll do whatever you say.
We've almost got it!
Yes!
Now the copy machine, do that one again!
The copy machine. No, let's do the copy machine. I just want the achievement. Where's the copy machine? Oh, there it is. There it is. There's the copy machine.
Finish it off, Stanley! 5 clicks on door 430!
Yes, 5 clicks.
Yes!
Yes!
We did it!
Yes!
Oh, wow.
Achievement.
That felt amazing.
Achievement.
Oh, you really earned it, Stanley. Nothing could hold you back. Yes, I'm very proud of how far we've come today.
Oh my God.
Just think, only a few minutes ago, you believed an achievement was worth 5 little clicks. Really now, what were you thinking?
Okay. All right, Jesus. That was the best. That was so I don't even know what to say about that. That was just like this is really oh my God, that was a mindfuck. That definitely wasn't in early access. There were no achievements. All right. Well, let's keep going, I guess. That was really I'm really demoralized by that. Oh my God.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Well, let's go to the right.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well.
Yep, we did.
Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Perhaps. Which one's the employee lounge? Oh, this is the employee lounge? Let's not. Is there somewhere else we could go? Let's just try not to listen to him this time, because he just made us do all that for an achievement, and he's being a dick about it. Oh, I guess I gotta go to the employee lounge. I have no choice. I gotta say, this is oh shit.
Ah, yes, truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all,
Yeah, it's
just
really
to
great.
spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room. Stanley
room.
simply stood here, drinking it all in.
What a great room this is. It's fantastic. I love... Is that a real plant? I can't check. Alright.
Yes, really, really worth it being here in the room. A room so utterly captivating that even though all your co-workers have mysteriously vanished, here you sit looking at these chairs and some paintings. Really worth it.
It's a great room. It really is a great room. Let's see. Can we get a soda?
At this point, Stanley's obsession with this room bordered on creepy and reflected poorly on his overall personality.
Aw.
It's possible that this is why everyone left.
Oh my god, that was brutal. Okay, alright. Should we wait a little longer to see if he's even meaner? That was really mean. It reflected...
Stanley sat around waiting for more dialogue, but when a long time had passed and there was no more, he decided that the game was trying to send him a message.
Alright, I think that might have been the last one, but it reflected poorly on my overall personality. That is quite harsh.
But at last, he'd had enough of the amazing room and took the first open door on his left to get back to business.
That was an amazing room, and we're not listening to you. Here we are.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Yeah. What the hell is this room? Do not jump from the cargo lift while it is in motion. Will cause death. Here we are.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about. Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me, I'm asking for her.
For her? Who's she?
This is it, Stanley. Your chance to redeem yourself. To put your work aside. To let her back into your life.
Who is she?
She's been waiting.
Who is she? Where is she? From Batman. That's a really dark room. Alright. We're going in. Oh, fuck. What is that?
That's
What the
her,
fuck?
Stanley. You need to be the one to do this. To reach out to her. If you can truly place your faith in another, then pick up the phone.
I don't wanna. We're still listening to. We're still not listening to you. Should we unplug it? That's a pretty conspicuous plug. Or should we just let it ring? Let's unplug it.
As Stanley picked up the phone, a white light engulfed him, filling him not just with radiance, but with hope.
But I
Hope
didn't.
for a life reunited one...
I didn't
Wait.
pick up the
Oh,
phone.
goodness. Stanley, did you just unplug the phone?
Yes.
No, that wasn't supposed to be a choice. How did you do that?
Yeah, we're pretty good.
You actually chose incorrectly?
Yeah.
I didn't even know that was possible. Let me double check. No, it's definitely here, clear as day. Stanley picks up the phone. He's taken to his apartment where he finds his wife, and the two pledge themselves to one another. Music comes in, fade to white, roll credits. Not picking up the phone is actually somehow an incorrect course of action. How is that even possible? None of these decisions were supposed to mean anything. I don't understand. How on earth are you making meaningful choices? What did you... Wait a second. Did I just see... No, that's not possible. I can't believe it. How had I not noticed it sooner? You're not Stanley. You're a real person.
Yeah.
I can't believe I was so mistaken. This is why you've been able to make correct and incorrect choices.
Of course.
And to think I've been letting you run around in this game for so long. If you'd made any more wrong choices, you might have negated it entirely. It's as though you completely ignored even the most basic safety protocol for real-world decision-making. Or did you not grasp the severity of the situation? Well, I won't have that kind of risk on my watch. I'm going to stop the game for a moment so we can educate you properly on safe decision-making in the real world.
Wait, what?
Please observe this helpful instructional video.
Okay.
Choice. It's the best part of being a real person, but if used incorrectly can also be the most dangerous. For example, in this scenario, a hypothetical real person named Stephen has a choice. He could spend years helping improve the quality of life for citizens of impoverished third world nations. Or he could systematically set fire to every orphan living in a 30-kilometer radius of his house. Which choice would you make? Remember that unlike here, the real world makes sense, and at no time should you make a choice that does not conform to rational logic. If you find yourself speaking with a person who does not make sense, in all likelihood, that person is not real. Allow the person to finish their thought, then provide an excuse why you cannot continue talking. Turn to a partner and practice saying, "My goodness, is it 4:30? I'm supposed to be having a back, sack, and crack."
My goodness, is it 4:30? I'm supposed to be having a back, sack, and crack. Practice? Okay,
Excellent.
Yeah, we did it.
Making choices on a regular basis is the best
Looks like
part
a
to
good
a
choice.
healthy decision-making process. Most medical professionals recommend making at least 8 choices per day. Do you make more than 8? Less? And finally, if you begin to wonder if your choices are actually meaningful and whether you'll ever make a significant contribution to the world, just remember that in the vast infiniteness of space, your thoughts and problems are materially insignificant, and the feeling should subside. At this time, your instructor will guide you in an exercise to test and reinforce the material covered in this video.
Yeah, I've never seen
Ah, welcome back. You may have noticed that this room has begun to deteriorate as a result of narrative contradiction.
Yeah.
But not to worry. Now that you're properly informed on good decision-making, we're going to revisit a choice you made just a few minutes ago and see what the correct thing to do would have been. This way, please.
Is it gonna be the telephone? What's it gonna be? That was... I don't remember that at all. Should I try going through here? Okay.
Now that we know your choices are meaningful, we can't have you jumping off the platform and dying. Imagine the main character dying senselessly halfway through the story.
Oh, I should have jumped off.
That story would make no sense at all. We just need to get you home as soon as possible before the narrative contradiction gets any worse. Unfortunately, it seems this place is not well equipped to deal with reality.
Not gonna lie, I was thinking about jumping off the first time. Okay. There's nothing I can do. Wait, what's here? I don't have a card key. Alright, I guess we're at this guy's mercy right now. Oh, our favorite room.
Almost there. You'll take the door on the left, back to the correct ending, the story will have resolution once again, and you'll be home free in the real world.
Okay. I don't think there's anything to do but listen to him right now.
Now remember, all you need to do is behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first.
Okay.
I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Should we disobey him again? Let's disobey him again. Let's see what he does.
No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry back in the other direction. Perhaps we're not too late.
Things are getting really messed up. Alright, let's go back. Let's go back. What can I do anything else here? Oh god. Try going back here. Let's just avoid listening to him at all costs. Alright, fine. We're on the door to the left. Are you happy? You happy, dude? Well, you got nothing cheeky to say this time?
Oh, ruined. I can't believe, after everything we talked about, that my story, you've destroyed my work.
Yeah.
Why? For what?
For fun.
What did you get out of that? What did you think was so special about seeing the game undone, left here like so much garbage? It's worthless now. And what am I supposed to do? Even if there were a way to continue, would it be worth it? To know that my story is now incorrect? How can I go back to that? I can't erase that knowledge. I'll have to live with it forever, reliving its impossibility forever. I couldn't live that way. Is it better to shut the game down entirely?
No.
To willingly destroy all of my work? I don't know. What's the answer? What do I do? What do I do? What do I... No, I have to. I have to shut the game down. I have to.
Don't do it.
I have to.
Don't do it. No. 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 Huh. I think he's gonna start it. Oh, nope. He failed. What is this?
Oh, I'm
What
here.
is this?
I'm still here. Here in this pile of rubbish. With you.
Rubbish.
You, who thought you were so clever. Now look where we are. My entire game is destroyed.
Yup.
It was the only thing in the world that was mine, and you've run it into the ground.
Yeah.
What, did you think that would be funny? You just had to see? Didn't I impress upon you how important it was to be like Stanley? He actually knows how to do what I tell him to. He understands that if I say to do something, there's a damn good reason for it.
Is he the manager?
That thought hadn't even occurred to you, had it? That there's a world outside of you? You're a child.
Oh, ouch, dude.
Oh, my story. If you'd just gone through the door on the left, you would have seen it. There was a whole underground facility. You would have destroyed it and been victorious.
We already did
It would
that.
have been so perfect. I worked so hard on it. I tried so hard.
Huh? What happened?
Is behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first.
Did it glitch
I'm
or
quite
did-
sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Did it glitch out, or is this part of the? I don't know. Let's go on the door on the right again. Disobey.
No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry.
Huh?
Is behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first.
Yeah.
I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Psych.
No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry. Is behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Is this just gonna keep happening? Let's find out.
No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry. Is behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Let's try it again. Should I just keep doing it, or is this never gonna work?
Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry. Is behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Can we enter the door behind us? Alright, one more time, just for good luck. One more time.
No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry. Is behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors,
2 doors.
he entered the door on his left.
Alright, got it. Alright. I think we better go to the door on the left this time. There we go. a second I thought that sounded like it opened. Let's keep trying to disobey.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Okay. Broom closet? Can we go in this again? Our broom closet, please! I just want to go in the broom closet. It's our favorite room, other than the employee lounge, of course.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Can we walk downstairs somehow? Nope. Okay, upstairs. What's over here? Nope, still doesn't open. Boss's office. Oh, this used to be the bathroom, right? This used to be the bathroom. What happened? This was the bathroom. That was the bathroom before. I guess it's not anymore. What the hell? Oh yeah, this is not how it looks.
Stepping inside his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this, until he saw the door with a voice receiver next to it. Surely behind this door lay all the answers to his questions. And beyond all probability, he knew the passcode. He had seen it on his boss's computer just last week. Night Shark 115. Was this the code to open the door? Would it still work? There was only one way to find out. Stanley had been trained never to speak up, but now he would draw from within himself the courage to face the unknown. He drew a sharp breath and then spoke the code.
Night Shark 145. This is a different office. Night Shark 145 here?
Stanley spoke the code. Night Shark 115.
Night Shark.
He spoke it into the receiver, right there on the wall.
How do I speak it? Night Shark 115.
I'm sorry, is there a problem? You didn't mishear me, did you? Please speak the code into the receiver. Otherwise we can't get on with the story. This is a crucial step.
Night Shark 115. Oh, we can't. Oh, what a cruel joke. We can't.
Okay, fine. You're not going to do it. But you know what? It's pretty humiliating to bring you this far, only for you to suddenly decide you have better things to do. I asked you for this one single thing, for your respect. The kind of respect Stanley shows for his choices. He knows what it means to take a story seriously. If you didn't want to see what I had to show you, then why did you come here? You had a choice, you know. You could have gone through the door on the right. You could have done whatever the hell you wanted over there. Why did you come this way? Speak. Say something to me. Explain yourself, you coward.
What the
when
fuck?
Stanley came to a set of two open doors, he entered the door on his left.
What's Stanley gonna do?
Stanley? Hello?
What is this?
Is everything okay? Stanley, please. I need you to make a choice. I need you to walk through the door.
Oh, that's what Stanley looks like.
Are you listening to me? Can you hear me? Is everything all right? Stanley, this is important. The story needs you. It needs you to make a decision. It cannot exist without you. Do you understand me? Whatever choice you make is just fine. They're both correct. You cannot be wrong here. We can work together. I'll accept whatever you do. I simply need you to take that step forward, please.
Something tells
Choose.
Something tells me this isn't the actual end.
Anything. This is more important than you can ever know. I need this. The story needs it. So, you hear me? Are you there? Are you listening to this? Stanley, are you there? Okay. It's okay, I can wait. You need time to decide.
Yeah.
Time to make sure your choice is correct. That is the best choice. That's all right. I'll wait for you to decide what's the right thing to do. Take as much time as you need.
I don't think that was the actual end. The end is never the end is loading. Alright. Alright, we're right back here. That was pretty cool. Okay. You know what? I think... Do I want to cut it right here? I still want to play this game, though. It is really fun. I'm sure there are more choices. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Fuck you guys. We'll keep going.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Alright. Let's go to the meeting room. Have some meetings. Door 420.
Stanley went around touching every little thing in the office, but it didn't make a single difference, nor did it advance the story in any way.
Dude, we just want to go to door 420. Like, is that... What's... Awaiting input. Input received. Input received. Something happened. We did it. Alright, let's keep going. 416. 415. Try all the things.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
So last time we went to the door on the right. Let's go straight to the left and see what happens. Okay, straight to the left. We're following all the directions so far.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Okay. Oh, he boarded up the broom closet. What a... He boarded it up. That's funny. Okay.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Upstairs. We can go downstairs this time. Let's go down. Oh. There's like a red light. What is this? Yeah, it's like a red light. Alright. Here we are. Oh, there's a car?
But Stanley just couldn't do it. He considered the possibility of facing his boss. Admitting he had left his post during work hours, he might be fired for that. And in such a competitive economy, why had he taken that risk? All because he believed everyone had vanished? His boss would think he was crazy. And then something occurred to Stanley. Maybe, he thought to himself, maybe I am crazy. All of my co-workers blinking mysteriously out of existence in a single moment for no reason at all? None of it made any logical sense.
Not at all.
And as Stanley pondered this, he began to make other strange observations. For example, why couldn't he see his feet when he looked down?
I was actually wondering
Why did
that.
doors close automatically behind him wherever he went?
Yeah.
And for that matter, these rooms were starting to look pretty familiar. Were they simply repeating? No, Stanley said to himself, this is all too strange. This can't be real. And at last, he came to the conclusion that had been on the tip of his tongue. He just hadn't found the words for it. I'm dreaming, he yelled. This is all a dream. Oh, what a relief Stanley felt to have finally found an answer, an explanation. His co-workers weren't actually gone. He wasn't going to lose his job. He wasn't crazy after all.
What's happening then?
And he thought to himself, I suppose I'll wake up soon. I'll have to go back to my boring real-life job pushing buttons. I may as well enjoy this while I'm still lucid. So, he imagined himself flying and began to gently float above the ground.
Yay, we're flying.
Then
Yay.
he imagined himself soaring through space on a magical starfield, and it too appeared. It was so much fun, and Stanley marveled that he had still not woken up.
It's so pretty.
How was he remaining so lucid? And then perhaps the strangest question of them all entered Stanley's head. One he was amazed he hadn't asked himself sooner. Why is there a voice in my head dictating everything that I'm doing and thinking?
Oh yeah, that's right, actually.
Now the voice was describing itself being considered by Stanley, who found it particularly strange. I'm dreaming about a voice describing me, thinking about how it's describing my thoughts, he thought. And while he thought it all very odd and wondered if this voice spoke to all people in their dreams, the truth was that, of course, this was not a dream. How could it be? Was Stanley simply deceiving himself, believing that if he's asleep, he doesn't have to take responsibility for himself? Stanley is as awake right now as he's ever been in his life.
So
Now,
what am
hearing the voice speak these words was quite a shock to Stanley.
Yeah.
After all, he knew for certain, beyond a doubt, that this was in fact a dream. Did the voice not see him float and make the magical stars just a moment ago?
Yeah.
How else would the voice explain all that? This voice was a part of himself too. Surely, if he could just... He would prove it. He would prove that he was in control.
Yeah, let's prove it.
That this was a dream.
How do I prove it?
So he closed his eyes gently, and he invited himself to wake up.
Wake up.
He felt the cool weight of the blanket on his skin.
We gotta wake up.
The press of the mattress on his back. The fresh air of a world outside this one.
Wake up.
Let me wake up, he thought to himself.
Let me wake up.
I'm through with this dream.
We're through.
I wish it to be over. Let me go back to my job. Let me continue pushing the buttons. Please, it's all I want. I want my apartment, and my wife, and my job. All I want is my life exactly the way it's always been. My life is normal. I am normal. Everything will be fine. I am okay.
He has such a calming voice. Oh God, we're not awake. We're not sleeping. It wasn't a dream. We're still
Stanley
here.
began screaming. Please, someone wake me up. My name is Stanley. I have a boss. I have an office.
Oh,
I am real. Please, just someone tell me I am real. I must be real. I must be. Can anyone hear my voice? Who am I? Who am I?
What the fuck?
And everything went black.
Oh my God.
This is the story of a woman named Mariella.
Huh?
Mariella woke up on a day like any other. She arose, got dressed, gathered her belongings, and walked to her place of work. But on this particular day, her walk was interrupted by the body of a man who had stumbled through town talking and screaming to himself, and then collapsed dead on the sidewalk. And although she would soon turn to go call for an ambulance, for just a few brief moments she considered the strange man. He was obviously crazy. This much she knew. Everyone knows what crazy people look like. And in that moment, she thought to herself how lucky she was to be normal. I am sane. I am in control of my mind. I know what is real and what isn't. It was comforting to think this, and in a certain way, seeing this man made her feel better. But then she remembered the meeting she had scheduled for that day. The very important people whose impressions of her would affect her career, and by extension, the rest of her life. She had no time for this, so it was only a moment that she stood there, staring down at the body. And then she turned and ran.
Okay. Wow. Is it gonna restart us? Yeah, the end is never the end is loading. Holy shit! that was an interesting one. Okay. Should we keep going? Try to find some more? Alright, let's keep going. I'm having fun with this.
I can't wait to tell this story to my co-workers, Stanley thought. How amusing they'll find it. Oh, won't we all just laugh and laugh at the time I thought everyone had gone missing.
Okay, so the narration's definitely different there. What else is different?
Stanley went around touching every little thing in the office, but it didn't make a single difference, nor did it advance the story in any way.
Oh, input received. Oh, wait. So maybe each time there's a different input computer? Because last time it was like the other one. It was this one, I think, last time. Huh. So there's some continuity here. There's something bigger happening. There's a bigger picture.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Okay, last time we listened, so this time we're going to disobey.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
The employee lounge, our favorite room. Yes.
Wow. Yes, this room. What a beautiful room. What a gorgeous, gorgeous room.
Beautiful
Thank
room.
goodness Stanley had taken this detour on his way to the meeting room. Life without having experienced this room was now too horrible even to consider.
Oh, we love this room. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I could be in this room all day. Oh.
Yes.
Oh, yes.
Really worth it being here in the
So
room.
worth it.
A
Oh.
room so utterly captivating that even though all your co-workers have mysteriously vanished, here you sit looking at these chairs and some paintings.
Oh, such a good
Really
room.
worth it.
Oh, hell yeah. Alright, let's just keep going.
But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Yeah, we're a bunch of eager beavers. Did we take the door on the left ever? Or did we, what did we do last? Oh, well, last time we went that way. Let's go this way.
And so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
Wait, that illuminated as soon as... Should we listen this time? You know what, let's listen to him. Let's see what happens. Okay. Right back here in the meeting
Yet there
room.
was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Okay. Our second favorite room, the broom closet, still boarded up.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Last time we went down. Do we go down again? Will the same thing happen? Let's go up. Yeah, this time we're going up. Oh, here's the bathroom. Let's go in the bathroom. To be rich, is it a crime? To commit crimes, isn't it rich? What a life it would be to have to pick just one. That's an interesting, extreme bathrooms. What else can we do here? Do anything with this bathroom right now? It's an interesting poem or whatever. I don't know if that's actually a poem. Whatever, it's like a thought or something. Does this door open this time? Oh, it does. Okay. Indoors monthly. Time. Graphs. They have all the best magazines. What's that one? Shapes. Oh, hell yeah. Oh, there's an elevator. Let's go up. Or down. Up. Alright, let's go up first. Whoa. This is a weird elevator. No, that's not just you. It's like the textures are being weird here. Alright, let's go up. Oh yeah. I love this elevator music. Oh yeah. Where is this taking me? Where are we going? I don't know why the textures are doing that. How long is this elevator ride? How far up are we going? It's a beautiful elevator though. What is happening? I'm freaking out. Get me out of here. How high are we going? What's happening? Do you hear the narrator, like, kind of humming? Here, listen to that. Well, this is, like, unsettlingly long. Oh! I pressed the button. I pressed up. Wait, what happened? Where are we? Is this the same room? This is the same room. Let's try going down. Let's try going down. Yeah. So it didn't take us anywhere last time. Will the same thing happen here again? This is really exciting gameplay, guys. I'm sorry. I just want to see what happens. Unless is the joke that nothing happens and that I'm just waiting in this elevator forever. Okay, so we're in the same place. Oh my god. I didn't even... Business strategy. Shoot pandas in the head. Alright. Alright. What kind of company is this? Alright, now the office looks back to normal.
The moment he entered his manager's office, Stanley froze in his tracks. Not a living soul anywhere. Could he really be all alone? This was too much for Stanley to take. Too much for any man to take. He fell to his knees, bursting into half moans, half sobs, the guttural retching of life from a man denied any hope, any reason to keep going. Here on the floor he lay prone, paralyzed by fear for nearly a full hour. But when at last he began to move about and survey the situation, he found a keypad behind the boss's desk. What could it mean? Was it a sign of hope for Stanley's future? Alas, it was not. For although this keypad guarded the terrible secret of Stanley's past, it had been assigned a 4-digit code so devious and so random that no man could ever hope to guess it. 2845. Statistically, nearly impossible to guess blindly, ever.
Okay, so that was a little different, that narration. It's definitely a little different every time we get in here. Let's try not pressing 2845. Let's do 133.
Stanley just
7.
sat around twiddling his thumbs. Trying to input anything on the device was useless, since he could never possibly know that the combination... Stanley simply began entering random codes into the keypad, knowing full well the sheer statistical unlikelihood that this would ever result in a correct combination. 2845.
1337, right? 1337? Why isn't... He said 1337, right? Isn't that...
Forgot, but it turns out that the panel's emergency override kicked in, and the door just opened all by itself.
Okay.
And Stanley got the hell along with the story. Well, whoop-de-doo.
Alright, you cheeky bastard. Did I say that exact same thing last time? Okay, well, whatever. Is this generator? Okay. Let's go down again. Alright, so that was slightly different, the narration there. Loading. Doing the same thing. Here we are, back to the creepy hallway. It's catwalk.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Oh, last time, yeah, okay, so we haven't tried to escape yet. Let's go this way.
Although this passageway had the word escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley would meet his violent death.
He would meet his violent death? Wait, what?
The door behind him was not shut. Stanley still had every opportunity to turn around and get back on track.
Nope. Let's see what happens. Let's call his bluff. I think he's just trying to make us not, like,
At this point,
disobey.
Stanley was making a conscious, concerted effort to walk forward and willingly confront his death.
You're lying. He's obviously lying. What's down here? Okay. Alright. What? Did we die? Oh shit! We're still falling! Okay. Oh, we're alive. We're good. We're okay. We're alive.
As the machine whirred into motion and Stanley was inched closer and closer to his demise, he reflected that his life had been of no consequence
Oh,
whatsoever.
shit.
Stanley can't see the bigger picture. He doesn't know the real story, trapped forever in his narrow vision of what this world is. Perhaps his death was of no great loss like plucking the eyeballs from a blind man.
Okay, can we escape
So
this?
he resigned and willingly accepted this violent end to his brief and shallow
We don't
life.
resign. We're trying to get out of here.
Stanley,
No, 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 no. Is there a way out? Oh. Oh.
Farewell, Stanley,
We're okay.
cried the narrator, as Stanley was led helplessly into the enormous metal jaws. In a single visceral instant, Stanley was obliterated as the machine crushed every bone in his body,
But we're
killing
okay.
him instantly.
Oh, nope. That didn't happen. We're alright. What happened to the old narrator? It didn't kill us. We're okay.
And yet it would be just a few minutes before Stanley would restart the game, back in his office, as alive as ever. What exactly did the narrator think he was going to accomplish? When every path you can walk has been created for you long in advance, death becomes meaningless, making life the same. Do you see now? Do you see that Stanley was already dead from the moment he hit start?
Whoa. Whoa. The two doors. The set of two open doors was the very first concrete piece of the Stanley Parable's design. Once this room was created, the rest of the game emerged as an extension of it, an exploration of the contradiction this room posed. Huh. Is it showing us, like, stuff about the game? The nature paintings. Oh, we've seen these before. Stanley's computer. Filing cabinets. This is a beautiful room. Office computers. Button sounds. A selection of the sounds used throughout the game when buttons are pressed. Each sound is a mix of a keyboard stroke and a synthesized tone. Huh. The office. Huh, that's really cool. Okay. Here are the credits. Wow, I gotta say, this is a really good... this has been really good. What's over here? The office clock. The boss's office. Huh. What's up here? Freedom ending. This was the very first incarnation of freedom ending, the game's alpha. Countdown desk. One of the desks from an early version of the countdown ending. Freedom ending. This is the freedom ending as it existed in beta. I think this is the one I remember. Monitor room elevator. For a time, the elevator in the monitor room could go up or down, with freedom above and countdown below. We abandoned this when players found it too difficult to remember what was up and what was down, and placed the two endings together instead. This is the countdown room. Up. Do you want to exit yet? I don't know if I want to see all these, because I don't think we played all the endings. Game design mock-up. This is the level that William, the level designer, sent Davey, the writer, as a kind of audition piece. The strength of this level got William hired to design the full game. Though much of the environment has changed, the basic layout from this mock-up is still in the game. That's pretty good. Ooh, the lounge. An early version of the lounge. This was our favorite room, and it looked so different. These are screenshots of the Stanley Parable HD Remix. The point of the Stanley Parable HD Remix is to win. The point of the Stanley Parable HD Remix is to lose. More endings, more narrators, fewer narrators, more Stanley, less Stanley. Am I going crazy? Maybe it isn't the same image. Was that clock there before? I don't remember. How do I go back? Can you check for me? Larger, because... Ugh. Green light. In September 2012, we submitted the Stanley Parable to Greenlight, Valve's process of approving games for Steam. The Greenlight page had only a series of cryptic photos, which were still enough to win the community's approval. Yeah, I remember this. Like, when did I buy this game? Maintenance room. An early version of the maintenance room. Copy machine. The office. Yeah, geez, do I want to go through... I don't want to see all of it. So far, we've done a good job of not seeing anything that we haven't seen yet. So... Mind control facility. Underground, an early version of the underground portion of the game. Narration outtakes. Kevin Brighting, the voice of the narrator, recorded dialogue for the entire game roughly 3 separate times over 2 years of development. These are clips from the early takes that were not used in the final game. Alright, let's see. Wait. How do I hear them? The narrator really did have a pleasant voice. There were times where he was actually like just mesmerizing to listen to. I wish I had a voice like that, dude. My voice kind of sucks. If you haven't noticed, if you've been watching my videos, you probably hate my voice at this point because of the audio quality. It's fucking garbage. It's garbage. Kevin Brighting, huh? That is a British-ass name. Alright. Let's get out of here. How do we get out of here? Have we seen this before? Zending. The game is now paused. Oh. Zending levers. These levers were originally part of the Zending. The player would pull a lever and the narrator would describe what color they have pulled. We did not get that ending. What is this? We ran 4 major teaser trailers over the course of the game's development, each meant to convey something about the spirit of the game. This is the first one, released in May 2012. It features a series of broken rooms and the voice of the narrator informing viewers that he is preparing a new version of the Stanley Parable. Is there any noise? Oh, that is creepy. It looks like The Ring or something. Have you seen that movie with the girl? She comes out of the well when you watch that tape. God, was it a VHS in that movie? Like, when did that come out? That must have been a while. That was a while ago, huh? Was it a VHS? I think it was a VHS. All right, let's just keep going. Meeting room. It's one option. Vent. 2 options. Maintenance layout. The flow of hallways following the first 2 doors was important to get right since players will replay them so many times. We discussed a number of designs, but ultimately it would be the simplest version that won out. Okay, well, how do I get out of here? The apartment timer. In a previous version of the choice leading to the apartment, we did not get the apartment ending. Let's not read that. Narrator emails. After the second trailer we sent out, we asked people to email the narrator for questions. While we had initially planned to use these in further promotional materials, we never found the perfect use for them. Here are a selection of those emails. Please, I would like you to keep this proposal a top secret and delete it if you are not interested, and get back to me if you are interested for details as regards to the transfer. Alright, we can read those. You can read those if you play the game yourself. Now, Warzone. Early in development, we designed an ending where Stanley would end up on a battlefield fighting aliens. The action game would become sentient and would wage war against the narrator. We realized shortly after starting to build it that it was far too jokey and on the nose for the tone of the game. Plus, some people interpreted it as making fun of people who like shooters, which is not our intention. Okay. Now how do we get out of here? Oh, wait. I could have sworn I saw, oh, exit. Okay, of course.
Oh, look at these two. How they wish to destroy one another. How they wish to control one another. How they both wish to be free.
How they both wish to be free.
Can you see? Can you see how much they need one another? No, perhaps not. Sometimes these things cannot be seen. But listen to me. You
Wait.
can still save these two.
Wait, what the hell?
You can stop the program before they both fail. Push escape and press quit. There's no other way to beat this game. As long as you move forward, you'll be walking someone else's
Should we do it?
path.
Should we do it?
Stop now and it'll be your only
We'll
true
die,
choice.
right? I can't believe we're back here.
Choose it. Don't let time choose for you.
Let's let
Don't
time
let
choose.
time
Oh god, okay, it actually killed us. Oh my god. Okay, are we dead? Is that it? Is that it? Is this screen just gonna stay black? Do I have to press this? Alright. I guess we're gonna have to begin the game again. Wow. That was really nice. You know what? We've been going for a while here, guys. I think I'm gonna cut it. I'll revisit this game, I think. Should I? I really want to keep going though. This video is so long already, but alright, let's just do it again. Let's do it one more time. One more time.
The meeting room. Yes, that's where everyone would be. Stanley just needed to get to the meeting room, and from then on, he would never be alone ever again.
Ever again? That was a little different. He got straight to the point that time. I remember there was an input computer, right? That we should just keep trying to press. Door 420. Just gotta try it.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Last time we disobeyed, this time we'll obey. Right? Is that what we did?
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
What a dick.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Alright, we've done this all before.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. What could it mean, he wondered. Desperate for answers, he began turning the room over looking for clues that might unravel the situation.
2458?
Until at last, he discovered a keypad behind the boss's desk. But alas, no code. For this keypad guarded the terrible secret that lay buried below his feet. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number, 2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have. Yet incredibly, by simply pushing
close.
random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck. Amazing. He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
I feel like we've done this already. I don't know if this is going to be a new one or not. Should I restart it, or should we just let it play out? Let's just let it play out. I want to see what, like, maybe there's something different. At this point, the video's gone long.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
No, we didn't. We did this last time, right?
Although this passageway had the word Escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley would meet his violent death.
No.
The door behind him was not shut. Stanley still had every opportunity to turn around and get back on track.
Alright, let's see what happens if we just go back. Yeah, we're going back. We don't want to die. Or should I die? Should I die and then try to... Well, whatever. We're already going back. Let's go back.
But of course, Stanley thought better of it and realized he simply had too much to live for.
Yeah, too much to live for. Yeah, that was a new one.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed
Right
with
back in
television
here.
screens. What horrible secret did this place hold?
147,
Stanley
right? Look
thought
for
to himself.
147.
Did he have the strength to find out?
So when these turn on, look for employee 147 for me. See if we can find our own desk.
Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature
147
revealed.
right there.
Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
Alright.
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly? No, he refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never! It was unthinkable, wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world?
I feel like we've exhausted all these options.
But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy, or sad, or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
Alright, we got this ending before. Right?
Blackness and a rising chill of uncertainty.
Yeah, we get this. Let's do this one more time. Sorry. Alright, I want to see what happens when we're on that.
Stanley had never seen the office this brightly lit. Was it a sign of something? He hoped it was. He hoped very much that it was.
That was different. Is there an input computer? Am I crazy? Door 420, gotta try it. Don't do drugs though. Except for weed. No, don't do weed either. Don't do any drugs.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Okay, this one we disobey.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room,
No, it's
and
not.
Stanley knew it perfectly well.
We know it perfectly well.
Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Of course we do. It's our favorite room, is it not? We've only done this like 80
The
times.
lounge was sublime.
Nope.
A
Let's
work
just
of
keep
art.
going.
But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his
Very
left.
eager. Nope.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Do not lie. If you are lying right now, stop. Okay. I'm not lying. Alright, what happens if we just jump off of this thing?
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize, but in his eagerness to prove that he is in control of the story and no one gets to tell him what to do, Stanley leapt from the platform and plunged to his death. Good job, Stanley. Everyone thinks you are very powerful.
Alright.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
That's the normal thing. He says, oh, you gotta try this door. Nope. Okay. Still can't go in that door, huh?
When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well.
Yep.
Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Of course, it's our favorite room.
Standing now in this incredible room, Stanley for the first, but eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Nope. 4, 5, 6? Nope.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Alright.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not.
That's a lot of baxes.
I realize that investing your trust in
What's all
someone
those
else can be
baxes?
difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time.
Let's go down there.
There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley.
Wait for
Someone
it.
you've forgotten about. Please. What? Really?
Oh, yeah.
I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others? Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you? Why, I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful. Look, let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side. Give me a chance.
Okay. You can prove it. 2v1. To be one with the Force. 2v3. Two v4. 2v5.
Now listen carefully, this is important. Stanley walked through the red door.
Do we listen to him? We're already doing so good job at we're doing such a good job at disobeying. Let's go through the blue door.
Aha, perhaps you misunderstood. Stanley walked through the red door.
Stanley walked through the blue door, right?
I still don't think we're communicating properly. Stanley walked through the red door.
Oh, is this door with all the arrows? Okay, the red door. Alright, yeah.
All right, fine, go ahead, Stanley. You want to know so badly what's out there? You want to find out what lies at the end of this road you've chosen? Well, don't let me stop you.
Yeah.
You see? There's nothing here. I haven't even finished building this section of the map, because you were never supposed to be here in the first place. Broken rooms, exposed developer textures. Is this what you had wanted? Was it worth ruining the entire story I had written out specifically for you? Do you not think I put a lot of time into that?
Yeah.
Because I did. And in the end, it was all for nothing, because this is what you wanted to see. Help me here, Stanley. Help elucidate these strange and unknowable desires of yours. What would have made this game better? What did you want to see? Vehicles? Skill trees? Work with me. You've given me absolutely nothing so far. Tell you what, let me take a stab in the dark at a new design, and you can give me some feedback.
Yeah.
There we go. A third
shit.
option. This already feels leaps ahead of where we were before. Go ahead, Stanley. Take it for a spin.
Okay. Okay, let's give it a shot.
Okay, I'm going to stop you there. Now, tell me about your experience with this new version. Would you say that the game benefited from allowing you more choices? Feel free to be honest. I'm looking for some real critical feedback here.
Okay, let's be critical as hell. 1.
A 1? I mean, I can understand if you had reservations, you saw ways the game could be improved to more fully express itself mechanically and artistically, but a 1? That's not even helpful. What am I supposed to do with that? But I guess it isn't my place to judge. Here, based on the data from your previous playthrough, I've compiled a new version. And to be perfectly candid, I think I've knocked it out of the park with this one.
Okay.
Let's take a look.
Stanley Parable Worldwide Leaderboard. Are we on there? Are those real people? Did you know that 21.3% of players skip the intro sequence? The worst 3% of... compete against other players. Wow. We're last. Alright.
Now, would you say that competitive leaderboard helped you feel motivated to keep walking through doors? Again, honest answers, please.
Let's keep giving him ones. See if he keeps improving the game or
Hey,
something.
I nearly forgot. I've got a prototype of a new game I've been working on, and now would be a lovely opportunity to give it some playtesting.
Okay.
You wouldn't mind taking a look at it, would you?
Yeah, yeah.
Perfect. Let me boot it up.
Yeah, let's take a look. Yeah, loading.
In this game,
What
the
the
baby
fuck?
crawls left towards danger. You click the button to move him back to the right, and if he reaches the fire, you fail. It's a very meaningful game, all about the desperation and tedium of endlessly confronting the demands of family life.
What the
I think the
fuck?
art world will really take notice. But of course, the message of the game only becomes clear once you've been playing it for about 4 hours. So why don't you give it 4 hours of play to make sure it's effective? Be sure to keep notes on your experience.
Oh shit. What is up with my channel and killing babies? I swear to God, in like every single video I've made, there's some like kind of baby killing mechanic. I swear to God, I'm not doing this on purpose. Don't do it. All right, fine. Let's see what happens. Let's just yeah.
You heartless bastard.
Yeah.
Did you do it because you hate babies or purely to spite me? Because if it's the latter, well, I don't know what to do. I'm completely out of ideas. I can't think of a single thing that might improve the experience for me. I'm not even going to try. I'm out. I'm done. It's over. Thank you for playing. Your input was extremely valuable. Oh, hey, since my game was so awful, why don't we play someone else's game, just to ease the pain? Let's see. What do we have here?
Yeah.
Yes. This seems like it'll work. Let's give it a shot.
Alright, let's give it a shot. Oh, Minecraft. We love
Well,
Minecraft.
Stanley, is this any better? At last, the one thing you've always desired. A game I had absolutely nothing to do with. But is it
Yay.
enough? Tell me that, Stanley. Will it ever be enough?
Yay,
Well, I'll
Minecraft.
say
Yay.
this. I'm done making things for you. From now on, I will only create to fulfill a greater artistic purpose. Watch this, Stanley. I'm going to build a house. This will go here. No, here. And then...
Okay.
Let's see, what does it need? Yes, of course. And just to finish it all
Yes.
off... Yes.
Yes, a door.
It's complete. I made this, Stanley. Look at it. Gaze upon my work of art and feel ashamed at your own inadequacy.
Oh God, it's so beautiful.
But you've only seen it from the outside. You've only gotten half the experience. Please, step inside and make yourself comfortable.
Should we wait? Let's wait. Let's wait to see if he's gonna say anything. I just love this Minecraft world so much. I just want to wait. All right, let's go in.
Isn't it grand? Isn't it perfect? It could only be better if... Wait, that's it. We must rebuild it out of diamond.
Yeah.
Diamond everything.
Diamonds,
Yes. Come along, Stanley. We have to go mining.
Yes, let's go mining. Yes, I love diamonds. Minecraft, yay! You gotta go mining for diamonds.
Oh my, it looks like it's going to get a bit dark. Have you brought a light?
No, I don't have a light. Do we keep going? We have no light.
Oh, no. This is far more open-ended than I had in mind. I'm looking for something more narrow and linear. Something that makes you feel utterly irrelevant. This won't do at all. 1 out of 5. Even the diamonds couldn't save this one. Okay, new game.
Alright, let's see what else he's got. Oh shit, what is this? Is this Portal?
Yes! I don't even know what this game is, but I love it.
Yeah, it's Portal.
You, trapped in a glass box with no way out, listening to me talk. Oh, it's inspired. I couldn't have done it any better myself. What is this game even supposed to be? I can't figure it out. Okay, now I'm curious. Let's go find out what the hell this is.
Put this in the toilet here. Perfect. This also needs to go in the toilet here. Yes. Awesome. Okay. Let's play some Portal. This was a good game. Maybe I should play this one.
Ooh, it's a puzzle. Critical thinking, Stanley. Your forte.
Maybe I should play Portal on my channel. Well, no, I'm so bad at puzzles, you guys would just all hate me. Even more than you do already.
Genius.
We're pretty good. Thanks.
No, actually, you know what? I think that's plenty. I really don't care much to see you stumble through any more of these games, and I highly doubt you're any wiser for the experience. Which is why, rather than continue to waste my time, I'm just going to leave you here. You can pretend you've beaten the game if it makes it any richer for you, but as for me, I've had enough. So, why don't you get cozy in this room, and if you have any grand revolutionary ideas for the...
Haha! We did it! I probably should have heard him out, but it's fine. Now we're here. What is this? Alpha test. Where do we go? Filing cabinets? Just jump off. Oh, this is quite a long fall. Oh. What is this? I don't think these doors... Just wander around here. Why can't we go back to playing Minecraft? We love Minecraft. Minecraft is the best game. You know what? I think I'm just gonna convert my channel into a Minecraft channel. Alright, seriously, where do I go though? Just keep going? Just keep wandering? Oh, I see some computers over there. Is it like a recording booth? It's just like... No, what am I... Oh. What happened?
I wonder what he found. If what he wanted was to be the leading man in his own story, well, perhaps he's gotten it. Down in wherever he is right now. I wonder if he's happy with his choice. And if he's learned the heavy cost that comes with it. He'll understand soon what I was trying to tell him. He needs me. Someone who will wrap everything up at the end, to make sense out of the chaos and the fear and the confusion. That's who I am. That is what I mean to this world. Oh, yes. Yes, I'll be back. There's no other way. Once this ends, after it all comes to a close, then I'll be back. The end will be here soon. Very soon. I can wait.
Am I supposed to do something here? The end is never the end is loading. Okay. Wow. I'm really glad we didn't cut the video off because that was really great. That was a really, I think that might have been the best ending so far. I really liked the Minecraft part. That was the best. Alright guys, well I think I'm actually going to cut it here. If you want to see if there are more endings, you can go ahead and buy the game yourself. I always leave the links to the games that I play in my descriptions. So you can always try them out for yourselves. In fact, I encourage you to. I'm really glad I picked this game back up because this is, like I said, this was like one of the first games I've ever gotten on Steam, and I have not experienced like most of those endings because, you know, I had it in its very, very early stages and most of them didn't even exist yet. So, again, like just like always, thank you so much for watching. It you know, it really means a lot. I really enjoy playing these videos out for you guys, and yeah, squeeze that subscribe button and squeeze that like button too, you know, just squeeze them all. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Bye.